Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very interesting looking house, I would say. This is a more suburban house, but the great selling point of this house is of course the underground garage, and it is the thing that you will see me tweaking and working on a lot during this video. Usually the build part is very simple, and then the decoration process is the most tedious one. But in this case, I wanted to make this terrain editing quite nice and quite precise. So I have been doing quite a lot of videos and built quite a lot of houses where I have been using this new technique. Well, it's not new, it's new since we had a few updates to the game. And it is really good, and I think it adds really good detail to any simple house, even the simplest of homes. If you add a underground garage, it will give it a little something extra to it. And you know me, I like to include some pretty things in the houses, so that's what I did here. If you do want for me to make a separate tutorial video on how to create it, I could do it. I have done a few tutorials in the past, so let me know in the comments if that is something that you would be interested in watching, where I can teach you exactly how you can create this effect. And the space downstairs is usable, and I added a tiny little door next to those fake garage doors that the Sims will actually enter through into the house through the underground garage, which I think is very nice. So anyways, there's a few things that we need to talk about. One of them was this is I wanted to ask you if you wanted a separate video where I teach you how to do it, so that you can, play with it in your own builds and, add that to your homes. And the second thing is that if you do follow me on gallery, then you have already seen it and maybe even already downloaded it. But I have built Jeffree Star's new mansion. So it is a huge mansion. And as always, a little disclaimer here that I always have to say: once I make a house that exists in real life, on the exterior, I will try to make it as identical as I can, but on the inside, I'll do things like I wanted, because I want to have some creative liberties. I don't want to be looking at a million pictures and trying to reproduce every picture that I see, because that makes it really hard to figure out floor plans and all of that stuff. I've done a few houses where I have done that, and let me tell you, it's a very difficult thing to do. So on the inside, I took my own spin of what I thought a Jeffrey house would have, and I think it is pretty nice. It is a mix between the classical, the modern, and pink. Uh, that's his aesthetic. Anyways, my whole question was that the video, because it is very intricate building, because it is the same process as here. We are building a underground garage, so it's very intricate, and I didn't want to cut too much out. um, and the video, it's quite long. It has about 28 minutes of video, including screenshots, of course. What I wanted to ask is if you wanted to see that in one video, should I split it up into two, like part one, part two? So let me know in the comments down there as well. Usually people don't like it when I put part one or part two. They like to see it all in one go. But just leave me any feedback down below. Anyways, back to this build. Here we are building the underground bit. This has a, let me see, I'm reading here. I also can see, but better to read so I don't forget. So you do have a garage. Obviously, it's not a usable space because you can't drive cars in the Sims 4, but it does add a little element of realism, and I think it makes it look nicer. So we did have that. Next to the stairs that go downstairs, you do have a like a designated laundry area. You also have a indoor pool, a small gym area, and a small like spa area, I would say. It's just a massage bed, a few little bamboo plants, something to create, a nice little atmosphere. And then you have an indoor pool. You do as well have a outdoor pool as well, so don't worry about that. Then on the first floor, we have a open kitchen slash dining room, which is what you're watching right now. Rooms are very spacious. They are very modern. The color scheme that I went for is like browns, whites, some silvers, and then of course the green that comes with the plants. I wanted to keep it very monochromatic. Here I had an extra little space there because I cut out a little triangle because I wanted the fireplace to be diagonal to the room. So I decided, instead of leaving that, as just a blank space, I decided to create a little closet where you have your umbrellas and your coats so you can put all your mess in there. Then also on this floor you have a bathroom, a office, and a very large sitting room. The sitting room is quite empty if you are looking from this perspective, but once you get into a Sims perspective, I think it looks really nice. It's really open. You have really nice greenery, through the windows. You can see that. I think it looks pretty good. Then this house does have 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. So the bathrooms, one is in the basement, one on the first floor next to the kitchen, and then upstairs you have 3 bedrooms that have their own bathroom and one family bathroom to share between 3 bedrooms, which I think it's a pretty good thing, because if you need any other bathrooms, there's loads downstairs, so you could just go downstairs and use it. Anyways, the kids rooms, I included 2 kids rooms. Sorry, this one here is more like, it could be for a girl, of course, but in my head it was like boys, blue, and cars and stuff like that. And there's another kid's bedroom as well right next to it. These bedrooms here, they are like loft bedrooms, so the windows are quite high up, hence why I did not put any curtains on it, because no one can see you, and it's nice to let in some natural light. I actually used, once I moved to England, one of my first homes that I had was in a loft. The windows were so high that I never had any curtains on it, to be honest. Just, because it can get quite dark, so you need that extra little bit of light. Now, you do have a master suite. Let's call it the presidential suite, the main suite in the whole house, which is quite large. It is a very odd, it's not odd, it's a very square room. So it was quite difficult to know what to put in there to fill up the room. And I wasn't kind of feeling it. But I think in the end, it looks okay. It looks okay. And it does have a little balcony that overlooks the pool in the back. It looks nice, in the morning you get up, you have a cup of coffee there, looking at the pool. And I built this in like the deserty Oasis Springs area. So you do have a nice view of the mountains in the back, which is really nice. So yeah, so here are the screenshots. Please do let me know if you do want a tutorial on how to make that little underground garage, and about the Jeffree Star, if you wanted the whole video or the video split up into different parts. I will let you right now looking at these screenshots, but before I do, if you do want to download this or any other of my builds, you can look for me on the gallery using hashtag simsdesigns or hashtag simsdesignsyt. Do follow me on the gallery because there's loads of gallery exclusive content that I only upload there that never come to YouTube. So there's loads of houses that I have on the gallery only. You will never get it here. You will never see it publicized here. So do follow me on there as well, please. And I hope you like this video. Please give this a big thumbs up, subscribe, join us, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!